Good morning, everyone. So this is going to be the new way that I do Read 180 with you guys. I know not all of not everybody's able to meet on the same time that we do our Google Meets. So this is the way that I want to be able to get to you all. That way you all can still get your intervention course as you need it. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is going to be a two-part workshop. I'm going to post the first lesson today, and the next lesson will go up probably over the weekend because I'm not going to be in the office on Monday. I'm going to try to have lessons uploaded by Monday morning each week. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So this is called, the story that we're going to be looking at today is called The Magic of the Mind. This is by Dr. Elizabeth Loftus. So I'm going to zoom in, that way everybody can see it good. So I'm going to start down here at the bottom of the page, if it'll let me do it. Well, for some reason it won't let me scroll down, but that's okay. Anyways, let's just go ahead and move forward, shall we? When people give eyewitness testimony, they tell the story of an event they saw, usually to a jury during a trial. You might think eyewitnesses would be reliable sources. After all, they saw it, but visual perception and memories don't always match the truth. Eyewitness testimony, which relies on the accuracy of human memory, has an enormous impact on the outcome of a trial. Eyewitness testimony, I'm on paragraph 2, by the way, which relies on the accuracy of human memory, has an enormous impact on the outcome of a trial. Nothing carries as much weight with the jury as the testimony of an actual witness. But in fact, human memory is far from perfect or permanent, and forgetfulness is a fact of life. One of the most obvious reasons for forgetting is that the information was never stored in memory in the first place. Even the most common everyday items frequently fail to find a niche in our memory. Take a U.S. penny, for example. Most people would insist that they know what a penny looks like, but in a study conducted in 1979, fewer than half of the people were able to pick the real penny from 15 possible designs. Can you? So, to be honest, I'm not even sure which one this penny even is. So at the bottom of that picture, it says, even if you've seen a lot of pennies, remembering every detail is difficult. Which one is the real design? So there's different designs up here. They all kind of look the same. I know some of them may have like little writing off to the left of where Abe Lincoln is. Some of them don't. So yeah, I never really paid close attention to a penny. I've always been told they were kind of worthless. So we're on paragraph 4. Even if we are careful observers and take in a picture of some object or experience, it does not stay intact in memory. Other forces begin to change the original memory. Are we aware of our mind's distortions of our past experiences? In most cases, the answer is no. But precise memory suddenly becomes crucial in the event of a crime or an accident. Small details assume enormous importance. Did the assailant have a mustache, or was he clean shaven? How fast was the car going when he went through the red light, or was it yellow? Did the car cross the center line, or did it stay on its own side? Cases often rest on such small details. Okay, so what we're going to be doing now, I'm going to go back over to this first page. So this is just some brief vocabulary. So I'm going to go ahead and put the responses in here so you all can see them. So reliable. So this is an adjective. So an adjective describes a noun, and a noun is a person, place, or thing. So an adjective describes that. So reliable, like she was a reliable person. So person is our noun, reliable is our adjective describing that particular noun. So reliable just means that you can trust them. They're going to get stuff done. They're going to keep all your juicy secrets, all that stuff. So give an example. How do you know a research source is reliable? So you can say, I know a research source is reliable when it is written by an expert, such as a college professor or maybe a scientist that's researching some kind of a new medical thing like the coronavirus that's going on right now. So definitely reliable because you're looking at a real source. You can trust the source that it comes from. Never ever trust Wikipedia, for the simple reason being that information can be changed. So any random person can go into Wikipedia and change stuff. I bet y'all didn't know that, did you? Hopefully none of you are using Wikipedia to get your answers on Odyssey where, oops. So outcome. This is a noun. So the results had a good outcome. So it's a noun. It's a person, place, or a thing. So an outcome is a thing. What happens as a result of an activity or a process? So it can either be something good, something bad, something that's neutral, whether it's not good or bad. It's just kind of right there in the middle. So it's just whatever happened. It's pretty much just your end result from something. So an example of that could be, one example of an event with an exciting outcome is a close football game. So think about the County High basketball game and the Hoptown High basketball game. Those are always exciting because it's the rival teams here in our district. They're really close, and so everybody always gets hyped up and jumps around and everything. I'm from Grayson County, Kentucky, and so our rival team was Edmonson County, and so anytime we played them for football or basketball, it was always an exciting outcome because no matter which team won, everybody was always super excited, whether it be one team or the other. Grayson County usually won, though. Or at least they did when I was in high school. Okay, so close reading. So what is one reason memory is far from perfect? So one reason memory is far from perfect is that a memory may not ever have been stored in the first place. And we know that because it's down here in paragraph 2. I think it's in paragraph 2. Or no, it's up here. I lied. Sorry. So it's up here. One of the most obvious reasons for forgetting is that the information was never stored in memory in the first place. Okay? So, reading critically. Underline the result of the penny experiment. How do the results support the author's point that human memory is not perfect? The results support the author's point that memory is not perfect because they give an example of how hard it is for humans to remember details even when an object is familiar. And so with crime scenes, my cousin is a police officer, and so he said usually like if a really big crime happens, like if it's a murder or if it's a situation where a witness is involved, they want to question them pretty much right there on the spot because it's fresh in their memory. Because if you wait too long, you can start to lose those details. And so that's why they go in and they start questioning people kind of right off the bat to figure out, what happened, who was responsible for this, what the person was wearing, if they had like a tattoo or maybe like some kind of a weird thing that they were wearing or whatever. So that's why they do that pretty quick. So they may not always do it in the right way, but that's usually what happens. So how does the Penny study relate to eyewitness testimony at a trial? The Penny study relates to eyewitness testimony because eyewitnesses had to remember what they saw. If everyday objects are hard to remember, then something they only saw once may be even harder. So again, it goes back to like investigations. Like if there's a witness involved, they want to ask questions right there on the spot because it's still fresh in their memory. And if they wait too long, those important, crucial details may not stick with them. So it's important to get those right off the bat. Okay, so that's going to be our first lesson for today. I'm going to have this posted to Google Classroom by the end of the day. So again, I'm going to be posting lessons every Monday to Google Classroom. They'll be through a YouTube link. So all you have to do is just click on the link and watch it. It's there for you to use. Anytime you need it, you can pause the video, go back and reread stuff, whatever it is that you need to do. Make sure that you're still working in student application. That is a part of your grade. And I will see you all next time. Bye.